I got so much motherfucking design on right now. Bring it down, bring it down, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, 3 block, bitches on my line, and you know.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us always give thanks to the presence of God Almighty, because thanks to His grace and help we are all still given the age to be able to gather here. May peace and blessings to be showered upon the Prophet Muhammad SAW, his family, his friends, and his followers until the end of the time. I want to thank the lecturer of Philosophy of Islamic Education course, Professor Mahfud Junaidi, for giving me the opportunity to deliver the speech. As we gather here, let us embark on a journey collaboration, innovation, and shared experiences. Together, we can make this moment memorable and impactful. Welcome and let the exchange of ideas begin. Here, I will introduce myself. My name is Faridlotul Ahna. On this occasion, I'm going to talk about the importance of educational. Happy guest, seeking knowledge is our obligation as human beings. With knowledge, we can become smarter. With knowledge, we can have skills and knowledge about all kinds of things. With knowledge, we know more and more about how to solve a problem. Education is not just a process of transferring knowledge from educators to students. More than that, education aims to improve human resources and produce an intelligent generation of the nation. Education plays an important role in the life of the nation and state, because this is where the ideas and future of the nation's next generation are laid. As students, we should love science. Most knowledge comes from books. As we know, books are windows to knowledge and windows to the world. Through books, we can gain a lot of knowledge and insight. For this reason, let us become a generation that has love of reading. Why is that? The answer is because by reading, we get many benefits in this form of insight, knowledge about new things, as well as training our thinking and concentration skills. Education itself is one of the many ways that we can take to achieve a more advanced and better Indonesia. Education is a process that takes a very long time. Education cannot be forced and accelerated. Education must occur naturally, and it does take a long time. We know that education is very important, both of personal life and national and state life. Unfortunately, not everyone has opportunity to receive education up to a high level of education. Economic limitation and limited access make education very difficult for our brothers and sisters in other remote areas to obtain. Do you still remember that there are a small number of our relatives in other areas who have to cross rivers and risk their lives to get to school? This certainly makes us touched. When they want to get a good education, they are hampered by access to schools which are difficult to reach. Therefore, for those of us who have the confidence of getting an education, let's use this opportunity as well as possible to achieve the highest achievements. In physical terms, the Indonesian nation is an independent nation and free from colonialism. But our nation is still colonized in terms of education. The high level of ignorance and school dropout in Indonesia seems to show that we are not yet serious about developing education in this country. Education is also the easiest way to break the chain of poverty because poverty is closely related to ignorance. Sufficient education makes people more educated, easier to get information, and smarter. This gives educated people wider opportunities to obtain higher career positions and wider job opportunities so that their welfare is also better than people who are not educated. Once again, education is a very determining path for the future of this nation. Education as a means of supporting a better national life must properly and seriously educate its students. To be able to create better Indonesian education is not an easy job. It must be pillaged with funds and hard work from all elements in education. Education must also be equipped with lessons in manners or character in society. So, education should not only make students smart, but it can also make students polite, obedient to religion, respectful towards teachers, and loving their parents. Parents have a big responsibility to ensure that their children avoid things that damage morals. Parents must always direct and provide concrete example in educating the morality of their sons and daughters. For the future, I really hope that character education in schools will continue to be improved. People who will think twice before a word comes out of their mouth. Hopefully, we will be able to bring this nation into a great and respected nation on the world stage. Distinguished guests, remembering the importance of education for national and state life as well as personal life. Let's prepare ourselves to achieve the highest possible education in order to achieve our dreams. Make the best use of our time. Don't waste your time. Knowledge is poured. Dig as deep as you can. That's all of my speech. I hope it brings benefit to all of us, especially to me personally. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bitches on the line,